What's going on, everybody? My name is Tech, and if you're first time to the channel, I sold on eBay for over 15 years. I was the #1 seller of pre-owned men's clothing in the entire world. Sold millions of dollars on the platform. Now I do wholesale shoes, clothes, pallets, so on and so forth. And we're going to teach you a lot about brands that you are probably passing by, that we're leaving for other people and they can make money on. And the worst thing we could do as resellers is pass by profitable inventory. Let me just show you a couple cool shoes maybe you don't know about. Shout out to the UK call. We have some Yeezys, brand new, already legit checked them, brand new. We got the Jackie Robinson Dunks on Clouds, Nobles. Here goes some other ones here. Some Ed Hardy, more on cloud, more on cloud. These are game used Miami Marlins cleats. We got some Kith Adidas. These are worth good money. The Bapes. We got a pair of Kobe's, another pair of Kobe's. Some Cole Haans. Some brand new Lost and Founds for the kids. Those are brand new. So we've been working really hard on the shoes. In addition to the pallets that we do, so we always send out pallets about 4,000 pieces per day. I have 2 locations that send them out. This is a very nice starter jacket that's worth good money. Over here, I came up on a bunch of these at the flea market. They're brand new with tags, all-star jersey. Today I got 30 of them for $5 each. So the good stuff is out there. This is what I want to talk with you guys today. All of this dead stock, and you guys have seen my videos. I go to California, humongous amount of dead stock, sending pallets back. I go to New York City, we find brand new with tags because we saddle up with people that buy storage units. So we got to know how to read the tags, to date the tags, and then how to sniff out and smell the people that have the good stuff. So like these Nike boxes, this Nike box is older than this Nike box. So when we're at the flea market, we're at the thrift store, we have to know this is of age, this one is more modern. Same thing with jeans. And we're doing a tremendous amount with jeans. We're sending out tens of thousands of pairs per week. The response has been amazing. And even jeans, you got this paper tag with the black bat ring. Underneath here, this code right down here that tells you how old it is. So everyone in the chat, if you do not know how old this pair of jeans is, we have a jeans call in the group and it will tell you exactly how to date these. These are highly desirable. We got these very cool Silver Tab ones. Silver Tab, if you're passing up on Silver Tab, you're crazy. Sells for a lot of money. All of this stuff is of the period late 90s, early 2000s, extremely desirable right now. And there's a lot of brands from this period that a lot of rappers started, and those rapper brands from the early 2000s, late 90s are starting to go for a humongous premium. So this is stuff we have to be on the lookout for. All of these things have different kind of tags. This Nike tag is from the period, you know, very expensive shirt from the time. This starter tag is from the period of a very expensive shirt from the time. And inside of here, we have a Jordan shirt that's on a Nike tag, and it's worth a tremendous amount of money, but a lot of people would pass this by because they don't know it's Jordan. So this here is a Jordan shirt. Before Jordan had Jordan brand, they were nice enough to tell us it's very old, on a gray Nike tag, but this is a highly desirable Jordan item. So these are items that we cannot pass by. So all of these here, same thing. Some of these brands, Mecca, Esco, which is Nas's brand, Nasir Jones, one of the best rappers ever. We have Fubu. A lot of you guys know Fubu, Jamin John from Shark Tank. P. Miller, which is Master P from No Limit Records. His stuff is starting to be highly desirable. And this is the stuff that people are looking for. That means it's the stuff that we have to look for. These Jabodes, brand new with tags. These were made popular in the 99 and the 2000s by Cash Money, Lil Wayne, Juvenile. The keyword for this is shuttle tape. You get the jeans, you get the shorts, big money. These are brand new, dead stock. What is dead stock? Dead stock is items that they put out for sale, they did not get sold, and then they put them into the back room. This stock is dead. All of this stuff is dead stock from the period from 20 some odd years ago. Highly desirable in pre-owned condition, extremely desirable in brand new condition. We have a couple more pairs of the Jabodes. Absolutely cannot be mad at that. Pants do well, shorts do well. And this stuff is out there. It's in the back of stock rooms. I talked about it in my other videos. What are we looking for? What are the indicators? Who has what? Why do they have it? What do they currently have where you can tell they used to have old stuff? All of this stuff is things that we have to think about. More Jabodes. We got the Fubu, again, Damon John's brand from Shark Tank. Brand new. These are going to go for a humongous premium because they're brand new. Highly desirable, the baggy fit. Everyone should know about Echo. Once upon a time, Echo was worthless, made by Mark Echo. Now it has a humongous comeback, a humongous resurgence. Brand new condition, will sell for a humongous premium. We have more FUBU, the Fat Albert line, commands a premium. Again, brand new with tags. Ed Hardy, another Y2K brand, made popular by Paris Hilton and the such. Lindsay Lohan sells for a premium. More FUBU. P. Miller brand, Master P, No Limit Records. This baggie, all the stitching, great money. More FUBU. This one right here is a very obscure line from the early 2000s. This here is FJ560. This is from Fat Joe, the rapper, Fat Joe. Very hard to find in any condition, let alone dead stock condition. We got a few pairs of those. Here's Esco. Esco is Nas's clothing line, very short-lived, very baggy, very desirable, great colors. Mecca, another one of those early 2000s brands, along with maybe PNB Nation, Mecca, 555 Soul, Academics. All of these brands are coming back and they're getting much more hotter. The baggy look is in. We got more FUBU, more FUBU, more P. Miller with a nice little patch on the back. We have a very cool Echo sweater with the matching beanie. And remember, Esco is Nas's brand. Esco, hard to find. We got a whole stack of those with the matching beanie. This here is Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze's Method Man's clothing line from Wu-Tang, and Wu-Tang also had their own clothing line. This stuff goes for a humongous fortune in pre-owned condition. Maybe can buy a Honda Accord if you get enough of this stuff in brand new condition. Speaking of Honda Accord money, Johnny Blaze, leather jackets, pre-owned condition, $1,000. Brand new condition, name your price. I would start this out at $2,000, $2,500. I would take no less than $1,500. South Pole, the bigger, the badder, the louder, the more money you're gonna get. These are dead stock. Name your price. We got the matching coat. You put these two together, dead stock, name your price. We got another full set of that in a different colorway. Here goes another Esco sweater. We got the hit on the back, Willie Esco, that's his moniker that he goes by, his nickname. We got a nice South Pole fleece jacket, brand new. Once upon a time at the thrift, you passed by this, nobody wanted it. Now highly desirable. A very cool South Pole jacket with a nice kangaroo patch on the front, brand new. Another South Pole, these are reversible, brand new. Again, name your price, no one has these on the market. You set the market, you price it what you want, you accept the price that you want. We got a lot of these. So guys, this stuff is everywhere. Every single time I go out of town, I find it. Every single time I'm around here, I'm looking for it, I'm sniffing it out. I'm going to the flea market looking for this kind of stuff, not the onesies and the twosies. If I find the onesies and the twosies, that's good, but this is what I'm looking for. Home run deals, hundreds of dollars of profit in every single item. And as resellers, we need big deals. So let me show you about, I don't know, 20 or 30 more brands from this era. Some are very obscure and worth a lot of money. Some are very obscure and maybe not worth a ton of money, but we got to keep them on our mind because this kind of stuff is coming back in style and pretty soon it's going to be worth big money. And if you are interested in learning how to do this, I have a great community of over 2,500 people that reoccur every single month, so you know they're making money. We talk about this kind of stuff all day, every single day. I host a morning call every morning. I'm in the group active answering every single question that's posted. We have 30 live calls per week. Everything is recorded if you can't attend live. We have experts in every single niche that lead the calls, talk about fundamentals, facts, what to find, how to make money. We have over 120 live calls per month. You could do the annual, it comes out to like 60 cents per day. If you pay by the day, it's $1 per day. If you cannot make a profit on the group, I will give you a full refund. To date, 0 full refunds because the information does not work. If you're interested, click the link right underneath the video. We have the full call schedule, and if you join today, you get access to thousands and thousands of hours of previously recorded calls. You get the entire library in the history of the group. So click the link below. All right, we're on the eBay machine here. Let's see how many of these Y2K, year 2000, late 90s kind of hip hop adjacent brands that we can come up with. Let's start with FUBU first. And again, I'm just going to hand you guys the football. You guys have to come in here and you guys have to do the comps. If you see something out in the field, place this in your memory bank and see what type of items sell from these particular brands. So FUBU, the Fat Albert stuff, like we were talking about, let's go high to low. Let's see the good stuff. Again, the Fat Albert, nice leather jacket. That's the logo. These are the City Edition jerseys. Those sell pretty good. The football jerseys with the 05 on them sell pretty good. Here's a velour tracksuit. So come in here, do your comps. I'm going to introduce you to the brands. You got to take the football. You got to score the touchdown. You guys got to sit down and look at these brands individually. Some of them are going to be good. Some are going to be obscure. Some of them are not going to have any sales history, but maybe they'll come back one day. 8732. This is Jeezy from Atlanta. He's an Atlanta rapper. This is that baggy jeans here. The logo is always this 8732. So that's a brand right there. What else do we got? We got Vocal, which is Nelly's brand. And again, here's a tracksuit. Here's that baggy. This is the logo, Vocal. And it looks kind of similar to FUBU. They have their own little city edition. A lot of athletic wear. They also have apple bottoms from Nelly, which is for women's. And you will know that because it will say that on the back pocket. And these, I believe last time I looked, had 100% sell through. But these puffer jackets look to be doing pretty well. Apple bottoms, so that's a good one there. What else do we got? We have Aku, which is T.I., who is another rapper from Atlanta. And let's see, here's some stuff. These are in brand new condition. Let's see the pre-owned, because we're probably not going to find a lot of brand new. Here's a collaboration with Muhammad Ali. This is usually the logo that you're going to see. A lot of it kind of looks like Ed Hardy. Here's a Leatherman jacket, nice jean jacket, some pants, some denim. So check out that brand, see if it matches for you. What else do we got? We have Shady Limited, which is Eminem. Here's a nice tracksuit here, $450. This is a Tony Yayo shirt that he wore at the Grammys. What else? Shady Limited, $184, a nice jacket. This one, he wore a similar outfit in a music video, so that one's going to command a premium. Here's a nice jersey. What else do we got? We have Yeezy, Gap. He did a collaboration with them a couple years ago, which was actually recalled and not really released to the widespread. The tag is very, very minimalist. It just says YZY. So if you see it, there is YZY in kind of that Gap font. Pretty hard to find, but it does sell. What else do we got? We have Truck Fit, which is Lil Wayne. This stuff doesn't do fantastic. Probably not a great sell through. $100 for a hat. This all over print for $90. So this is Lil Wayne. So it looks like the bigger, the bolder, the louder for that one. We also have Billionaire Boys Club, which they do make some fakes of this. This is Pharrell Williams' line, and Pharrell Williams is now the creative director of Louis Vuitton. So he's gone on to, do really big things in fashion. The Billionaire Boys Club will have this little astronaut on the front. And again, they do make some fakes of this brand. So you got to pay attention, but some of the stuff can go pretty well. Another Pharrell line is Ice Cream. They make some shoes. And it here it is right here. It's got a little ice cream guy. Some of the stuff can be really, really, really expensive. It's, not as popular as the Billionaire Boys Club, but if you can find it, you can make some money on it. Again, it'll have kind of this pastel colorway a lot of the time. So Ice Cream, check out that brand. They also have Golf Wang, which is Tyler, the Creator's brand. It looks like he has a collaboration with the NFL currently. But let's see some pre-owned stuff. Golf Wang. They have some photo hoodies. Here you have right here, Golf. A lot of very wonky stuff, weird stuff for this guy. This is a play on kind of like that polo shirt. It'll have, kayak on the front or polo on the front. So Golf Wang, check out that. This is Odd Future Wolfgang. Won't repeat the rest, but Odd Future stuff can go okay as well. What else do we have? We have Woo Wear. Very, very popular, very expensive if you can find it. Here's some leather jackets. This is going to be the logo for the Woo Wear. It'll have the Wu-Tang logo with a globe, say Woo Wear in it. Any Woo Wear you see, pick it up. It's going to sell for very good money. This is the Snow Beach hoodie that Raekwon wore in the music video from Ralph Lauren. If you can find that one sells for a couple $1,000. But Woo Wear sells every single time, all the time. Let's look at Johnny Blaze because I did show you those jeans in the first part of the video. Again, Johnny Blaze, if you see it, pick it up. Here is the logo here. That was made by Method Man. Here's another one right here. Very nice. Let's see what else do we have. OVO, which is Drake. They have a lot of fakes of OVO. Here's a collaboration with Chrome Hearts. Chrome Hearts is a very, very expensive brand. A lot of fakes of that. They do have a lot of fakes of OVO. You'll see OVO with this owl right here. And OVO stands for October's Very Own. There's another one right here. He's got this owl. There are a lot of fakes of OVO, so you really have to be careful. Drake has also done a lot of collaborations with Nike and Jordan. Here's an OVO similar to a Gap fleece, $275. So there's a lot of fakes of that. They also have Nocta, which is Drake's collaboration with Nike. This stuff is worth a lot of money. It's a little bit newer, so it's probably not at the thrift very often right now. But I have seen people find this stuff at Marshall's. So here is the Nocta logo. Again, this one is newer, so you're not going to see it a whole lot out there, but it probably will be out there one day. And they do have some of this stuff at Marshall's as well. What else do we got? We got Fetish, which is by Eve. Eve was a rapper who used to be on Rough Riders with DMX. Probably not a lot of this out there. Here's a purse for $71. This kind of devil tail is the logo. Here's a belt buckle for $44. Here's $50. Here's that devil logo, the tail for $30. Probably not a ton of this out there. Very, very obscure. Let's see if there's anything else out there. Here is another purse. Here's a velour jacket for $140. So that one's going to be hard to find. Very, very obscure, but maybe it is out there. You got 400, which is by YG. He's a rapper from California. I don't know if I've ever seen this out and about, but if you do see it, I don't know, maybe check it. This is going to be the logo right here. Probably not a ton of it out there, but if you do see it, maybe check it out. What else do we got? We got Rockaware. We're trying to freestyle all of these off the dome right here. So you got Rockaware, the leather jackets. This is by Jay-Z and one-time business partner Dame Dash. These leather jackets look to be pretty good. The baggy jeans look to be okay, so on and so forth. Here's another one, very nice leather jacket. We have Rough Riders. We can't mention Eve without mentioning Rough Riders. This is that R right here. This logo does pretty good. Anything Rough Riders does good. They did release their own clothing line right here. So if you see this R, you see this Rough Riders. Rough Riders denim is usually what they're most known for. You have G Unit, and G Unit for a long time released a lot of stuff underneath a few different labels. One was their own G Unit brand, and one was through Echo, and one was through Reebok. So here's G Unit right here. Someone sold a hoodie for $160. Here's some more stuff, 150s around that price. And they have collaboration with Echo. And they also have a collaboration with Reebok where they did a lot of shoes. So here's the Echo collaboration. And Echo's that red rhino that I showed you guys back at the warehouse a moment ago. This red rhino right here. This is Echo. And this stuff is coming back in style as well. And they also have the Reebok collaboration with G Unit, and they have a lot of shoes. So look out for that stuff as well. We have Dipset, and they released a little bit of clothing, but like here, kind of like a diplomat eagle. Here's a beanie for $250. Here's a jacket. This stuff is very obscure. But if you do find it, maybe you can make a couple bucks off of it. Here is Benjamin. This is really obscure. Benjamin Bigsby, very obscure. This is Andre 3000 from Outkast. Very, very high end. Not the typical kind of rapper brand that we've kind of looked at. This is very, very high end, very gentlemanly. And this stuff is very hard to find. I've never even seen it before. I just know the brand through research. Here's the tag right here, Benjamin Bigsby. If you ever find Benjamin Bigsby, put it in the chat. I would love to know. Speaking of Outkast, you have Outkast Clothing Company. Here you go. It's this O with the wings on it. And some of their stuff does pretty good. Outkast Clothing Company. So that's Big Boy and Andre 3000. In addition to this, we have Cactus Jack, which is Travis Scott. His stuff is very desirable. He does a lot of collaborations with Nike, so on and so forth. So this is the logo here, Cactus Jack. Anything that this guy touches, Travis Scott is worth a lot of money. He does the the center swoosh. And when he wore this center swoosh jacket, everyone went crazy and the price of this jacket went through the moon. So if you do have any sort of vintage Nike hoodie with the center swoosh, worth a lot of money thanks to that guy right there. We have Sean John. I know he's in a little bit of trouble, but it seems his stuff still continues to sell. And if the people want it, and if you want to stock it, rock and roll, whatever you want to do, whatever your heart desires. So it looks like his stuff is selling for a good price. These tracksuits, $175 pre-owned. Here's another one, $160. What else do we got? From one mogul who's got a little bit of trouble to another mogul who had a little bit of trouble, Fat Farm. He was the in charge of Def Jam Records, and Def Jam has released a lot of, artists and labels from, the early 2000s and Fat Farm. So you got that. His wife also had Baby Fat, which had a very cool, like, Siamese cat as the logo. Here it is. So some of that stuff is also coming back again. Your mileage may vary with this stuff, but if you see it, pick it up. This person can sell this for $235. Snoop Dogg had a clothing line back in the day. Snoop Dogg Clothing had a cartoon Snoop on the front, like this guy right here. This one sold for $93. This cartoon dog. Here he is again. This cartoon dog on the front. That one was $87. This might be the most obscure one that we're going to mention today. This was Busta Rhymes. Let's see if we can even find it on eBay. Busta Rhymes. Look at that. One shirt for $30. Let's see if anyone has any active. Yeah, $500. This is the logo here. This is very obscure. I don't know if anyone's ever going to find this, but this is very, very obscure. What other kind of adjacent brands can we do? We could do Academics, which is coming back. The very, very baggy jeans. People are going for anything with any embroideries or embellishments on it. The baggier, the louder, the bolder, the more colorful, the better. So Academics right here, again, all these embroideries on it, $179 for that brand. What other brand do we got? Again, the Jabode. We would be amiss if we didn't mention these, because I did mention these back at the warehouse where we had a bunch of pairs for dead stock. Here's some right here, $266 pre-owned. And I showed you I had probably 7 or 8 pairs in brand new condition. So those are going to do very lovely. And these were made popular by Juvenile, Lil Wayne, Cash Money, so on and so forth. Another brand is Anichi. That brand, again, the tracksuits, the jackets, the denim is going to sell for a premium right there. We also have Mecca, which is just like Academics and Anichi. The Mecca jeans, the baggy, the hip hop, all of that stuff is very in style right now. We also have PNB Nation, which stands for Post No Bills. Here's a nice tracksuit, $250. This stuff is out there and people pass it by. So that's why I'm making this video. This stuff is out there. People are passing it by. We have 555 Soul, which is just like the previous brands we just mentioned. 555 Soul, you guys got to look in the comps, do the research. Some of this stuff sells. Here it is right there, 555 Soul. We have Iceberg History. Their Looney Tune collection sells for a lot of money. Here we go right here. Daffy Duck. And if you remember on my New York City video, I saw some of this out in the wild, out in the street. Iceberg History goes very good. Cross Colors is a little bit of an older brand from the 80s and the 90s. And some of this cross color stuff can go for pretty good money. Let's see if we can find stuff. That's not it. Cross Colors, where are you? Looks like they got the color block. Let's see if we can find some. There you go, right here. $350 for a pair of pants. Here goes another one, $250. They have this color block. This is very, very typical of Cross Colors right here. This is the logo. Those sold for $174. What else do we got? We got the Pelly Pelly. They're most known for the leather jackets. That's where you're going to find a bunch of money with those. $1,500, $1,300. Pelly Pelly, pretty solid brand if you can get the leather jackets and the good ones. This one is very, very obscure. Back in the day, here you go, School of Hard Knocks. This guy right here, I believe his name is Bolo, B-O-L-O.
LO. I'm not sure about that, but I believe that's that guy's name, that little character. So this School of Hard Knocks stuff, the baggier, the bolder, the colorful, that's where you're going to get the most bang for the buck. What else do we got? Data Supreme. Do you guys remember that? Not Supreme Supreme, not James Jebbia Supreme, Data Supreme, with these spinner wheels on the shoes. And those were for Latrell Sprewell. Yep. So any of this Data Supreme stuff, this stuff is a little bit obscure, a little bit hard to find, but it is out there. So do not pass it up. You got Carl Kanai. And we can go all day. So I'm just going to give you a couple here. Here's Carl Kanai. He'll always have the signature on it, Kanai. And if you can find these pants in green, which is what Tupac wore in a music video, those ones command a premium. And any kind of these hip hop brands where the rapper actually wore it, those are going to command a premium. Here's the last one. Coogee, a lot of people know that. If you can get the 3D textured ones, again, Biggie wore this one, so that one's going to command the premium. And I probably rattled off close to 50 brands that you could look for. So go out there, go find them. If you do know another rapper brand, put it in the comments. If I missed it, freestyling off the dome. And let's look it up. Like I said, your mileage may vary. You got to go in the comps. You got to look at them and see if it does meet the metric. If it does and you find it, come back to this video. Let me know. As always, be great.